It's the fabulous ANDsemble, brought to you by ANDTheatre Company. ANDTheatre Company in New York City. Very nice people who do theater. That's their new theme song. And we are the ANDsemble, the ANDTheatre's resident acting company. Hey, I'd like to introduce you to them and them to you. Although I don't know who you are. Please type in who you are in the comment section. If you're watching, just let us know that you're watching, and maybe I'll say something terrible about you. No, I'd always say something nice. Hey, speaking of something nice, here is the cast. We have Taylor Edwards. Hello, Taylor Edwards. We have Mike Lawler. Michael, how are you doing? We got Kristine Niven down there. Hi, Kristine. We have Angélica Smith from the all the way over on the left coast, and I'm your host, Scotty Watson. But I'm actually going to play today, so I'll be playing too in a rousing long form called "That Makes Me Think Of." Hey, speaking of ANDTheatre Company, if you see these fabulous actors and you must cast them in your next production, there's a casting email address. You just connect up with us and we'll connect you with them. And also, if you really like what ANDTheatre Company is doing, you want to support it, throw us $5, right? It's $5. It's $5 lousy bucks. What the hell? And the link for that is down there too. So we are going to do, this is a form that has monologues that lead to scenes that lead to new monologues, each thing that is inspired by the thing that came before. And we are going to start off with a suggestion that we got on the intrawebs from Beth Ann Broadhurst. Thank you, Beth Ann. And your suggestion is a collection of buttons. All the buttons. Not just any old collection of buttons, but all the buttons. I'm going to ask everybody to turn off their cameras and mute your microphones. Go backstage, if you will, except for you, Taylor. And when I say a collection of buttons, all the buttons, what's that make you think of?
Okay. All the buttons. That makes me think of when I was a little girl and we would go to my grandma's house and she would have this really ancient sewing machine where you had to do the pedals and make it sew. And she had boxes and boxes of buttons and costume jewelry and just the best little shiny things. And I love shiny things. And I never got to play with any of it. And I was so sad, but the buttons were all these different colors. And then later on in life, when something would fall off, a button would fall off of my shirt or whatever, I got to tell you, I was very sad because I would always love the shirt that the button fell off of. The buttons never fell off of any shirts that I actually didn't like. But the miracle thing was when I would take this shirt to the dry cleaner, because it was always a dry cleaning shirt that had to do that, those people performed magic because they found the button and they put the button back on and I never got charged for it. And it was always such this miracle that would happen whenever I lost a button on a shirt.
Oh, very nice. Very nice, Ralph. You always picked up the shiny things. Whatever's in front of you, pick up the shiny thing. That's you.
Margie, I love the way it sparkles, you know.
Okay. I understand that whatever is in front of you is the most important thing, but our son's tooth is not that important, okay? We just put it aside, put the dollar under the pillow. That's it. We don't have to hold it forever.
Margie, this is our son's very first tooth. For crying out loud, look at it. Look at how precious it is. Just, oh my God. Remember when it came out of his mouth, when it was just sticking right there and it was...
I know, sweetie, and I'm totally embarrassed that a 5-year-old has already had a filling, so I really don't want to see it.
It's beautiful. there's even a little bit of I think there's a little bit of blood right there on the bottom. I'm
Okay,
not.
Ralph, you're not listening to me. This is not making me happy. You picking up anything that shines in front of you does not make me happy.
Well, look, Margie, I want you to be happy, but on the same token, I mean, this is our son's very first tooth, and it's beautiful. And I'm going to make a necklace out of this, and I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to give it to him when he graduates high school.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I love that you thought of that all by yourself. I think you should do that. Absolutely.
Well, thanks, Margie. I like it I like it. You know, I feel confident. Like now, like maybe I could go clean out that garage now. I mean, that gave me.
Well, I always try to think of positive things about what you do, and that is one of them. Positive. Make a necklace, clean the garage.
All right. I'm going to do that. I'm going to clean that garage like it's never been cleaned. And then I am going to make dinner for us both.
You are my man.
Wonderful, Mike and Kristine. So that story makes me think of when I was a little kid. If I lost a tooth, I guess my parents didn't think it was very valuable either because I would get $1 in dimes. And a student of mine lost a tooth last week, and I asked them, how much did the tooth fairy give you? And they said $20. $20. So I would take that $1 in dimes and I'd go to the little local mini mart and I'd buy a pack of bubble gum, and I'd go with my brother because I was a small child, my brother David. And one of those times I learned what sales tax was because I had $1 and I wanted the bubble gum that was pink and cost 99 cents. And the lady told me I couldn't have it because with tax, it was over $1. So I was devastated. And that's how I learned about sales tax.
Okay. I really need that gum, man. I gotta tell you, I gotta have that gum.
Hey,
You gotta give it to me for 99 cents. I got $1. I could pay a penny over asking price, but not a penny over the asking price.
hey, Sandy,
Huh. Yeah.
Sandy, I want you to
Yeah.
listen to me.
Uh-huh.
I'm not in this business to make somebody who needs gum that badly uncomfortable. You want the gum, you take the gum. Do you hear me, Sandy?
Thank you.
The gum is not the problem. The gum is the problem, Sandy, is why do you need the gum so bad? You have a deep-seated need for the gum. Here, look, I'm counting money. Take a big stack of money. I don't care. But you are jonesing because of this gum.
It's true. I am. I got it bad, man. I started on chiclet gum when I was a kid, and now I'm up to frickin' two pieces of bubble gum a chew. Yeah.
Sandy,
Aaron, it's bad. It's bad. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I had to see it like this, but
it's not just your sugar, Jones. It's not just that you're addicted to sugar. It's the corporate structure that got you addicted to sugar. Sandy, that's what you got to stand up to. Here's some more money. Take some money.
Oh, thank you.
Take a big stack of money. I don't care.
Thank you. You're just so generous, man. That's really cool.
I don't care because this is what it is, man. It's the corporate structure that got you hooked on the sugar, and it's the sugar that got you hooked on the gum. We got to fight the power.
Aaron, you got to get me off the gum, man. I'm asking. I'm begging. I don't want to be on the gum anymore.
Well, hey, take some more money.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. You got enough money for good drugs. You could go out and score some cocaine or a couple of vials of crack, crush it down and back in it. I don't know how it works. Here's some more money.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just saying.
Yeah.
That's how we stick it to the man. Yes, that's how we stick it to the man. You and I, we get hooked on hard drugs. Hard drugs.
Okay, I got
that'll
one
show
question, Aaron, for you.
Of course, Sadie, go
And
ahead.
it's an important one because I'm
Yeah.
already, jonesing over gum, and I feel like I'm
Sure.
really already speeding. I'm
Yeah.
not sure that cocaine is, maybe the best for my, maybe I do a calm down drug. What do you think? 'Cause my skull is itchy.
Oh, here's some money. Go buy some dandruff shampoo.
Thank you.
That's gonna help.
Thank you.
Taylor and Scotty, that was amazing. And from sugar to drugs to dandruff shampoo. I was addicted as a kid to sugar. I mean, I would go, 5-cent candy bars, 10-cent candy, buy $1 worth, and like eat it all at once in my bedroom. Right there was in the paper bag that it came in, and I would get so I couldn't stop. I would eat till I got sick. It was the chewy candy, right? It was the stuff that the sugar daddies and the caramels with chocolate around it, all that stuff. Oh my God! And then, sugar was good. Alcohol, yeah, that was the next for a guy like me. Alcohol, drugs, I could do. I'll be honest with you. Marijuana made me really paranoid. I could never wish I was cool. But it just got me. Everybody knew. Right? I'm high.
If somebody volunteers to do something for you or give you something or whatever.
You're sharing with me.
Much better than if they do it because.
Fine. But don't eat it all at once, Louise.
Oh, come on. I need it.
But you always eat everything all at once, and then I can't get any.
Yeah, well, hey. All right. You keep yours. I'll just get my own. I mean, I think Pringles are for one person only. I mean, it's just a small canister, right? That is a one-person serving.
Well, fine. You eat the Pringles then. I'm happy with my Skittles, which you can't have.
I appreciate that. You understand Skittles are like a kid thing. I mean, you are an adult.
But they taste the rainbow. Louise, I feel like you're judging me. Fruity candy is fruity candy.
Yeah. And fruity candy is made for kids, okay? It's made for kids. You're okay. Bethany, you have been an adult for the last 3 years.
And they've been the worst 3 years of my life.
How can you say that?
Because
you have no curfew. You don't have to tell your parents where you're going.
and I don't have to justify why I want to eat Skittles.
That's true. You don't. Oh my gosh. You don't have to justify. You're right. Oh my God. It's just, oh, wow. And I don't have to justify. I don't have to justify my lion, my little stuffy lion that I never show anybody because I had him since I was a baby.
That's right.
I don't.
Yeah. I told you, let it go. Just let it go. Oh, isn't it so much better this way?
It's so much better. Isn't he cute?
Oh, he's so cute. Oh.
Chocolate is completely different in Canada than in the United States. As a matter of fact, chocolate is different almost everywhere than in the United States. Chocolate in Canada is based on the British formula, which has more sugar in it and less of the milk chocolate thing that goes on. As a matter of fact, when I first tasted American milk chocolate, I thought it tasted like puke. Now, hang on. And I have found out recently that there's a reason for that. It's because most American chocolate that's based on Hershey's chocolate is because they've taken the milk and they've slightly spoiled it, and they've created something called butyric acid in it. American chocolate has that, and that's that slightly barfy kind of flavor in chocolate. You put it in, and it's like, tastes good, and it also tastes like puke.
Hmm. 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 I don't like this. I'm really working very hard, and I have to tell you, I don't like this at all. It's disgusting, actually. It's just the worst. It's awful. Yep, yep.
Marjorie,
Hmm.
we've been working together for 3 years in our kitchen, and I thought we would finally nail this recipe, but I am.
No, this is bad. This is bad. Drew, I knew that you were working on, perfecting this. I don't know what to call it, really.
I reduced the amount of luciferin in the batch this time. I took almost all the luciferin out, and because it's the funky, it's the 3-day-old milk.
This is really bad, but I have to tell you, I can't stop eating it. So I think you've hit, well, success. I'm just gonna say it. Your homemade little chocolate mushroom caviar combination has finally hit a moment of success. And it's awful.
It's awfully sweet. It's awfully
No, it's just terrible. I mean, I obviously can't stop eating them because they're compelling in their flavor profile. I don't even know what the words are. They're just disgusting.
They're disgusting, but you can't stop eating them. Well, I can make a business plan out of that.
I think you can. I think you've got a success here. I'm reminded of that whole thing with those books where they ate those jelly beans that they never knew what they were going to get. This is like that.
I love it. Disgusting, but you can't stop eating them.
Exactly, my darling. You made it happen. You're a success. I love you so much.
I'm just going to go back to the Pringles because you can't stop eating them. That's one of the things that they say you can't do. Pringles, eat one. And also, it's the salt. Forget the chocolate. It's the salt. Now, if you could put salt on chocolate, that would be something that would be worth binging on. Because binging on milk chocolate is, it hurts your molars, hurts them like crazy because sweet. But if you put salt on it, mixed it all up, that would be something I could really get into. And I'm not saying like just for a minute. got into.
Jacob, I can't hear you. Speak up. Jesus.
Hang on. I'm just saying that I'm thrilled, Jordan, that you would come and have lunch with me today. I mean,
Well, I hope you don't mind. I skipped ahead to the dessert.
yeah, me too. I always order dessert first. I get a nice big bowl of ice cream. Yeah.
Hey, you're putting a lot of salt on your food.
Salt on ice cream, Jordan. It's the best thing. It's really the best thing. Listen,
I think we were made for each other. I'm putting salt on my chocolate.
oh, I'm oh, I was gonna introduce you to my daughter.
Oh.
I've clearly misread almost everything in this situation.
That's okay. It happens a lot.
I just thought, well, there's the age difference first.
Well, can we be like meant for each other, like best friends?
Yes, of course. I mean, I have a best friend. I got a couple that I'm gonna I gotta sort through some details in my best friend.
Okay, but how many of your best friends put as much salt on their food as I do?
Well, there's Polly. I learned it originally from Polly. Hal, Roberta. God, you wouldn't believe how much salt Roberta puts on ice cream. It's just so funny. And then Tony, who I was going to introduce you to, my daughter, but I consider her my best friend because she's, I think you're going to have to be like third or fourth tier. I really misinterpreted a lot of stuff.
That's okay. As long as I'm in the group.
Yeah. We meet every Tuesday because of our hypertension problems.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Should call yourselves Diabetes Anonymous. Wait a minute. That's sugar. What am I talking about?
And scene, that's our scene. Come on back, everybody, and give yourselves a round of applause. Yay! There's so much bad stuff that we could have. So much bad stuff. All right, that makes me think of long form with the ANDsemble, and the ANDsemble is Angélica Smith that I just got to do a scene with. Thank you so much, and Mike Lawler. Hey, Mike Lawler, and Taylor Edwards. Thank you for that scene with you, Taylor. Thank you, and Kristine Niven. And I'm your host, Scotty Watson. Once again, don't forget, if you're casting something, there's a casting link. And also, if you really think that this is some cool stuff, then you can donate to ANDTheatre Company. Hey, also ANDTheatre Company's website. You can take a class. What the hell? And a lot of the people in the ANDsemble are the ones that teach the classes. So I'm just saying, that's how you get involved. Thank you very much. This was a lot of fun. And we will see you again next week. Keep watching Improv Online.